Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back. Once again, another X-Men Evolution reaction for you guys. Today, guys, you're getting both episodes of the two-parter, wrapping up Season 3 here. This is Dark Horizon, so I'm assuming it's Dark Horizon Part 1 and Part 2. You're getting both. Why? Because I'm lazy. Because the way I used to do it whenever we had two-parters from X-Men Evolution, I would film both back-to-back, but then I'd have two outros, basically review portions for Part 1 and Part 2 separately, and I'm like, just gonna do it in one. So I'm just gonna do it in one, and this time I'm just gonna get both episodes. It's gonna take me longer to edit, but it's okay. You're gonna get both parts. So yeah, last episode was crazy. Now we had a little bit of an audio issue in terms of like it was like bleeding a little bit, like it was like just the gain was a little too high and everything. I'm not sure what was going on there. But X-23 was introduced. It was so cool, and it was great to see her first official ever introduction into the world of X-Men through this show. And this season has been definitely interesting for sure. It's definitely been shorter, because I think Season 2 and Season 1 were definitely longer from what I'm remembering. And yeah, we're here at the season finale. It's crazy to think that we're here at the two-parter. And shout out to Joey Pad Jake, who mentioned last night, as I'm now recording this the next day, said, have you watched the two-parter? I'm like, two-parter? He's like, yeah, two-part finale for Season 3. I'm like, I forgot that was next. So here I am doing both episodes back to back. So I'm ready. I'm curious what we're going to cover here. I'm not really sure, but I'm ready to dive in and see what happens, guys. I'm excited. Let's go.
He manipulates others, just as
Wait,
he did with Jean in order to
Apocalypse? Really?
Mesmer was just another puppet.
It's like every person she's ever absorbed is fighting to take over.
Oh, they're tying this in too? Oh yeah, of course, because of what was revealed at the end.
An ancient mutant will rise to once again walk the earth.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Scott?
Yeah, she's under control by Mesmero.
Come on, we're missing our last day of school.
What?
No way!
I think I'm gonna pass on breakfast. After today, we're done here forever.
Good riddance.
Oh, okay.
Understand this, you two. I want this year to end on a good note. Some of the students here have earned it.
What are they doing? Oh, shit. That was a parody of the Powerpuff Girls. Just left her there. Ooh. Oh, he's somehow still escaping.
What is going on down there?
Well. I figured she was involved, but I wasn't sure. I mean, the limousine, but still.
I've been thinking a lot about studying medicine, and maybe even genetics.
Okay, that makes sense why she touched Mystique. Is she working with Mystique to take down Magneto and them? I'm confused. Here's the best part about all this. We don't know what exactly is going on. Like, no one who's never seen this doesn't know what's going on. You don't even know what you're dealing with. Ooh. That's awesome. Colossus Rogue.
Bravo, Sherry. Looks to me like Rogue's up to no good. Who's behind it? Mystique?
I think Mesmero is involved somehow too. I don't know. Watch your back. Yep. That's a way to do it.
Rogue.
Ooh, that was close. I need to know what's going on. I need to know why she's doing this. Rogue's gonna show up at graduation like this.
Nice
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
Anyway.
No, this is a great day, Scott.
Jean's family.
Looks like the forecast is improving.
As you go out into this rapidly changing world, it is essential that you take control of your future. Any disadvantage can be overcome. You can prevail.
There goes graduation.
Everyone, please remain calm.
It's over now, dude. Just run.
as possible.
I knew it, Mesmero. Okay, now I was like, maybe not.
Then wiped our minds with his power to cover it up.
Ooh.
What proof do you have? My surveillance cameras.
She's even more dangerous now than I think she has been before. Oh, she's gone.
No, I don't need their help.
Logan, you two must put it aside. There's too much at stake.
Interesting. And Gambit in the mix too.
I've had limited success determining Apocalypse's place of origin beyond ancient Egypt.
Search under his real name. In Sabanur.
Just sniffing together. It's weird.
Rogue. I am not putting up with this anymore.
Oh shit. Guys.
Here's a bulletin. Now this ain't about you pit bulls.
In Sabanur.
Ooh.
About 5,000 years ago, in Giza.
The symbol? Yeah. The orbs falling the flame.
I believe the door is housed in an underground chamber.
Let's do this.
Radio contact.
That's cool. Careful. Wow. Oh my god. Let's do this. Oh, floating them down. Okay, good. Thank you.
I am totally creeped out.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Magneto. Something I don't say every day. They're getting their asses handed to them. They're getting their asses handed to them by these statues. They can't take on Apocalypse like this. Ooh, okay, part 2, right? Okay. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing exactly. Oh, you're slipping. No, you're sliding. I mean, the fact they're all separated and shit.
Take it easy, Tank.
Tank.
Check it out first.
He's right, Hank. They've been trained to take care of themselves.
We gotta keep going.
Message.
Apocalypse.
This speaks of an age when the pharaoh Ramatut seemingly fell from the stars. He used this as a source of power to take control of the land.
Oh shit. Oh, but yeah, okay.
During this time, he saw the power in the child and took him as his own. He named him on Sabanur, which means the first one. He was
This is awesome.
unnatural. Rumors of Sabanur's inhuman might had reached the pharaoh Ramatut. In the end, Baal and his army were defeated. Only Sabanur remained. Since nothing could withstand his wrath,
Damn. Get back, you kitties. Get back, kitties. The fact that the statues are robotic, mechanical, is crazy.
I'm totally iced out.
Damn. Come on.
Apocalypse then discovered the source of Ramatut's power deep within these chambers. Strange technology to reshape the world in his own image.
Mutants. He was going to turn humans into mutants.
Apocalypse was entombed, hidden in the highest reaches of the world, and then locked behind 3 doors.
And this isn't the tomb of Apocalypse.
And what's worse, we have no idea where it is.
Yeah, they're in the right location, it seems. I think. Yeah.
3 of them.
Unfortunately, they're in the wrong place. Ooh.
A cerebral interface. Perhaps this very vessel can tell us.
Hank, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
What's your status?
Wow, that's a...
We
Okay.
tracked Rogue to Tibet.
Makalu Peak. Okay, got it.
Okay, they know where to go.
Stop them any way you can.
Uh-oh.
Mesmero was telling me to push you off the mountain. Problem is, I'm still tempted.
Well, of course you are. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're still coming. Wait, that was awesome. That was cool. I'm guessing Mystique is also under Mesmero's control?
I now deliver the final key, a shape-shifting mutant. You are both needed in order for Apocalypse to cross this threshold.
Listen, circus freak. I agreed to bring Rogue here because I was assured our futures would be secure.
You will find the engraved sign of Apocalypse. Place your hand upon it, and the door will open.
I think like a mouse. No, a snake. Okay, whatever. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh. I didn't think, okay, he can actually fight. The music, or the voice, oh, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Dude. Yeah, since they're mechanical, you can just do that. That's easy.
Ages ago. Wait. Ages from now?
What?
It travels instantaneously.
It's still coming. Just break it apart, man. Break it apart. There you go. I would have thought this would have been easier to take him out, but I guess not. Oh my god. Just leaves her. That is crazy. Dude, you can't do nothing. I'm sorry. Oh shit, oh shit. And he's taking it. He brought him the vessel. He fires back. You ain't nothing. Sorry, man.
Our greatest battle is just beginning.
It's gonna end here. It's gonna end. I fucking knew it. Apocalypse has risen in Sabanur. He is here. He is powerful. They failed. This was a great two-parter. I don't know. I had to really think back on the other two-parters. The two-parter for season 1 was pretty solid, but season 2 two-parter like fucking knocked it out of the park compared to that. This might be the best one so far, at least for me, in terms of I'm a gigantic fan of Apocalypse. I love Apocalypse. I love the character so much. Didn't like what they did in X-Men Apocalypse, but the X-Men 90s series did a phenomenal, wonderful job with Apocalypse. And of course, in the comics, they've done a lot of great things. And I'm waiting for hopefully a good interpretation in the MCU at some point. Because Apocalypse is a bigger threat than just the X-Men, in my opinion. I think he's a threat for every hero. This was really good because what they did is they're really diving into the history of Sabanur and diving into how powerful he is. We've been kind of setting this up for a bit. And what I liked, even though it was obvious once it's revealed that it's Mesmero controlling Rogue, at first I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Because I'm thinking, wait, is she like working with Mystique because she's with Mystique at points and taking powers and going after Magneto and everything and going after those guys? Is this a Mystique plan? And it ties into Sabanur? Like, no, it turns out Mesmero's actually controlling Rogue. He's not controlling Mystique because he's not able to because of her abilities and everything. And so he just basically just gave her some good faith, if you will, that, you know, you'll be safe, your future will be secure when Apocalypse is released. And the reason why Rogue had to take everybody's powers, and the fact is we spent a good portion of the first episode, part 1, her taking all the different powers. Like, as they're all sleeping in the X-Mansion, and they're just going to the Brotherhood's house and just like, all of them. Just get them all done. Getting all of these just so Sabanur could basically be unlimited power. She handed over all of the power to him. And on top of that too, they take that ship essentially that basically I just had the other word I was going to use for it, but the ship they got into, the device, transported from where they thought he was buried to where he's actually buried, and then he's able to knock them all out with this gigantic sonic wave of like just immense power, knocking them all away. And he gets into the ship and he's gone. So they basically brought him his ticket out of here, basically, with him getting out of his sarcophagus, if you will, the device that was basically, and they sealed him up and everything. Like, I love seeing the history lesson, essentially, of seeing how he was found, how he got the name in Sabanur, the first, and then his plan to basically turn everybody into mutants because he was the first mutant, essentially. And so everything was so good in that, because I think it really adds to the depth of this villain. Because we've seen, in terms of like Magneto and other villains throughout this show that have significant roles, or at least have played a part in the show, rather than just kind of being there just to be there. We've seen history and everything like that, but they're really like making a point to specifically spend 2 episodes here after we've been teasing Apocalypse to dive into the history and all this other kind of stuff, and then basically bringing Magneto and Professor X and their teams together because of this threat. Now, the question is season 4 going to be dedicated to just Apocalypse? I'm thinking they're going to have to, because of how big of a threat. And the fact is, the last line in this 2-parter is Professor X saying to Magneto, our greatest battle is ahead of us, or our greatest battle is about to begin. Like, basically inferring this is the greatest that they've ever faced. Of course, obviously it is. And you end on that note, and then we end to credits. So this is going to be big. Ooh. Now, we didn't see him in his traditional, at least the kind of idea of his form as being Apocalypse, but I'm assuming he'll get that. I'm assuming we'll see traditional looking Apocalypse at some point, at least what we presume, like the blue and everything and all that. It's exciting. Oh, it's so cool. I just love like the locations they went to in this episode, and the fact is too that the teams that they did, because we had, of course, all of them together, but then we had Wolverine, Sabretooth, and Gambit out on a little side mission, and they actually ended up in the right location, tracking Rogue and Mesmero. And that the banter back and forth, them both sniffing in the car, opposite like driver, passenger, just sniffing and shit. It's so funny. But I love the Gambit banter too. Can you guys stop sniffing and just start following the tracks? And then, Sabretooth said Wolverine or something, or Magneto. I'm like, what? But where Sabretooth is like, yeah, Mesmero was telling me to throw you off the cliff, and I still might. I'm still tempted. It's like, I mean, Gambit's like, hey, boat, just jump off the cliff. I just love that little thing. And then when they're all fighting the giant statues, which turn out to be mechanical, these robotic statues, which was really cool, by the way, and all the different variety of ones that they were fighting and everything. Even one that was lions and shit. I like the fact that they separated the characters. Like, they actually were separating them a little bit, and so they're kind of having to work as basically small teams, essentially, trying to take on these things. Interesting they put Colossus and Kitty together. Interesting. You can kind of see why they did that. So that was cool. See them all work together and everything. It was really cool to see just all the dynamics, and it's good, man. This show just continues to prove why it is so good. It's unfortunate that it wasn't at the time received well by a lot of people. I think people like enjoyed it back when it first aired, but there was a lot of people that were like dismissing it, including myself at points, because when it was airing and shit, I'm like, no, this is not my X-Men 90 show. This is not the X-Men that I know. And so I'm glad that now, all these years later, unfortunately now, all these years later, I get to appreciate it, because I should have appreciated it back when I was younger, but I was so infatuated with the 90s animated series of X-Men. I'm like, what? But this show is proving that it's good with what it's doing. It is so good with how it's handling its characters, its storylines. I mean, this was great. These 2 episodes were great stuff. And it's unfortunate we're getting closer to the end. We only have one more season and we're done. It is unfortunate, but it's been a crazy journey so far. Apocalypse is now here. I don't know where we go. I don't know. Now, I don't think Mystique is dead. She was lied to for sure. She hit the button to open the door, but she sacrificed herself. Not willingly. She had no idea it was going to happen. I don't think she's dead. I don't know how they're going to bring her back. I have no clue. But it's not good. It's not good. She's definitely, I think at this point she's going to join the side of Professor X, Magneto, and like join them because of what happened to her and how she was betrayed. They may not accept her though. Who knows? Maybe they will. I wonder how Rogue's gonna feel about this, because Rogue literally just episodes ago was overwhelmed with powers and everything and was losing control. And in this situation, she was taking all these powers just to get them back. But is this going to affect her mentally and physically again? Because she went through basically the same thing again under Mesmero's control, and then hand them over to Apocalypse in one swift bout. Like, I wonder how that's going to play for her character moving forward. Yeah, this is. I think everything is now changing, because having both teams working together in this episode, I think this changes how the show is going to go moving forward, at least in my opinion. Of course, on top of that, Apocalypse. So things have definitely shifted again. Of course, her graduation didn't go as planned. It wasn't going to, obviously. Yeah, I feel bad for everybody that was a part of that, like, because they're just trying to get through graduation and shit, and all of a sudden here comes all these mutants, and so I get that side of like, yeah, we're trying to have a graduation here, but there's Rogue and she's under control and everything, and she doesn't know she's under control. I was also wondering this too, like, how come no one remembered, especially Kitty, that she got her powers taken, whatever, or she didn't remember anything that was going on, because she was running, Scott, what's going on? And then, her powers were taken by Rogue. And it's because Magneto throws that quick little line and just makes sure everyone's on the same page. She took our powers, and then she used mind-wiping things to make, mind-wiping abilities that Mesmer has to make us forget. It's like, oh, okay, so that's how they explain it, because especially Quicksilver, who literally was facing her at points, and even Toad, and they didn't say anything. It's because their minds were wiped, but thankfully there were security cameras Magneto had that showed everything. So overall, I had a great time with these 2 episodes. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Season 3 is now completed. It's crazy to say that, because it feels like I just started the show a little while ago, and I did, but we're getting through it, and getting closer to the end. I'm not sure what's going to be next for Saturdays after this. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens. But maybe I'll take a breather, maybe, before I jump into something else. Who knows? But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, everybody. Can't wait to jump into Season 4. Peace out.